Hi guys, another video again. I thought I'm lacking topic because I'm thinking what will be my next topic. So there's a video came. So let's watch it first.
I don't trust weak people. I wouldn't trust a weak person as far as I could throw them. Weak people are not loyal. It is an impossibility because they do not love themselves. They do not respect themselves, and there's always something more enticing that'll come along, that'll immediately change their resolve, and immediately they'll tag team and switch teams. What do I do then? And what am I gonna do? Just say, oh, I was being nice. No, I know better. Weak people. Honestly, I want to put all weak people on an island and they can, figure it out themselves.
Chaos.
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 So I guess she has a point in some situation. Maybe I can say people are really weak. This percent, and especially in knowledge and what comes in their mouth and in emotionally knowledge that they are saying. They freak easily. They hear to the hatred or hurt than realizing something. Then they do, I can say words before realizing it also. And everything has a situation or connection. In situations, what she says is correct. In some situations, it's against. So the thing that I don't like being madaldal or talkative person is you are weak actually than silent people. I think silent people are weak. Are you sure when it comes to problem? How they handle those stress, depression, anxiety. Silent are very strong at that part. They knows how to release that negative energy. Even there's a part that they will overthink. But talkative persons cannot handle situations like heavy problems, relationship, arguments. They're the ones who can easily freak that they are seeing. Sometimes silent person also, but it depends. They will burst when a person is too much. So so let's be careful of what we say on other people. Let's always bring out that patient understanding because God do that to us also. Because we are like kids. If you think you are matured, are you sure? Even me, I don't think I'm also matured. Even though some people say, wow, what comes in your mouth is so. Sometimes you will feel that tiredness that they are saying it. And because of that tiredness, you will sometimes act as a kid and won't hear that patient understanding on someone. Especially when you encountered, if you are immature, more immature person. So some people really don't understand that limitations and boundaries. They don't know that they already step forward from that boundaries that you're already giving them. But they are confused or maybe kapal mooks or what is that in English? Too much no shame. That's the English. No shame at all. But when it comes that you will make them realize how shameful they are, they will say you are the bad person. Even though you are right. They will do everything to tell to themselves and others, even to you, that they are the victim. But be strong for those people that always gaslighted. So I didn't say that she is correct. Maybe that situation that she's seeing is different. There are some quiet people that only play safe that they are saying. If they have no courage and confidence and self-esteem, we have to understand that part also. That maybe they experience that part. That's why they didn't correct that person that did something wrong to someone. If someone, at least one person, step forward to stop that person or correct that person, you're already lucky that God uses someone to handle that person. But if that person is still doing it well, there's no really shame in his or her body, even in the spirit. that person is already siphoned by the evil spirits in the spiritual world. That spirit can really easily handle that person through the ego and pride. Just standing by by that person's side, because sometimes correct that they say words to us through our ears, but just standing there and attaching to you, you can hear their vibration, how they will perceive what they wanted to you. Like, continue what you are doing, that's okay. If you that person is silent and don't react of that person's bad actions and doesn't care, because that's how am I also. I don't care those kinds of people that but they don't understand that limitations in boundaries, that if you don't already put your attentions to them, they still pursue it. Those persons are weird. They wanted to bring something on the table even though they are wrong. How come they are correct if they are spreading lies already, right? Or doing bad, especially through black magic that they are saying, rituals, voodoo, etc. It's the below the belt already, and they went through spiritual world already. They make chaos also in spiritual world, not only in this materialistic world, this physical world. That's why everything is chaos also. So I have said I have also tackled also before that an evidence of those black magics is any crimes that will come out in your community, in your country, or in your home. If you experience already chaos in homes, maybe someone is doing already ritual or black magic, because black witchcraft or black magic or etc. Those words that come out to a person's mouth and thinking those bads, then they will tell to their fellow. Then the fellow will tell to others also. The chismis one. That's a black ritual also. So let's be careful of what we think and what we say. It's better to be silent. And better to talk to yourself about God, or about how to reflection, I could say, confess. If you can think, you cannot think any good. Just make your brain busy of good things that they are saying. If you observe something, then you put it in a bright way. It's like you are teaching yourself through that brain. Like if you, because there are sometimes you are just only not thinking, but there's instantly, I always tell this one also, that I don't know why instantly in this brain, sometimes instantly, I'm not thinking actually, but instantly something about lust. It just came to the brain, and you will realize, why am I thinking that one? And I never think about that one. Then after that, I rebuke that. It will be, it's like, I think sometimes that because I didn't even tackle this one. I saw in one video says that there are ritual about lust, and those what we those about sex party that we always sees in the movies, because I didn't experience that one. Maybe club, but those parties that offers sex party and exchanging partners, that they are saying that's a kind of ritual also. So maybe that's an evidence also. Just because of that, what we did, some people are really added up, and instantly someone abuses someone, or there are some people that not strongly cannot control something about their lust, they will be affected that, and that's why every man or woman counts in their life, how many men or women they sleep until they got married, or even though they are married also, they are still doing it, the third party. So be careful of what we really say, because reality, even though we reverse from the very beginning, even teacher says, even the ones who experience it, even mother says, grandparents says that those who are talkative are very emotional also when it comes of problems. Maybe through their observations, you observe that those silence really can handle things. But those talkative, when it comes to emotionally, spiritual, and physical problems, they are weak. So I can say I became talkative, but there's a part that I always wanted to be silent. Maybe that's the balance. And curing my self-esteem also through that healing from my pains and traumas. Because as my past topic or the words that I uttered about self-esteem, that is really strong because of what our experiences also. Some adults' words also bring down our self-esteem. This always says, you are nothing, you are just like this, you are not intelligent, especially when your grades is not good. Or I can say, I will not go through your graduation because I'm shameful of your graduation. I'm hearing a lot or seeing a lot of parents that say that to their children. And not the grade is not the reason why some people are being hired today actually. I also heard from someone telling a story from the street that an intelligent person or cum laude or summa cum laude didn't even get a job. So it really is it depends, especially in our personalities, manners, and attitudes. Yes, you have that diploma, but how about if they interviewed you? If you brag about that one, in how you answer the questions, they will observe that one. If the HR of the company, because there's also some HR companies that interviews that I don't know. I experienced that one also. If because people can know if you have low esteem also or cannot really forwardly answer their question even though you didn't know. Of course, you cannot answer them if your heart is, especially if your self-esteem is low. There's some people that I don't know what is that word. Not dismay, but more better word. Discriminate. That's it. Discriminate you from being like that, and especially if your words are wrong grammar. You don't even look at what you can give at work, but through your they are sometimes looking at your confidence and courage maybe in answering their questions. But I think they are lacking of the understanding and because there's still a confidence in trying your best to answer the question even though your self-esteem is low. So we have to consider pains and traumas actually as being on that part those who interviews HR in a company. You have to learn spirituality also. Not only doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, engineers, any kind of human services or work services, customer services. I mean, even boss, because it's not their fault that their self-esteem is low. They didn't even know that their self-esteem is low. That what the experiences from others makes their self-esteem very low. So we really needed to look what we say. Maybe you can advise them, but you can tell at the end that I'm advising you this because somewhere, if not today, maybe in the future or maybe tomorrow, you can use this advice. Because sometimes those people that advises either, especially their voice is very high, then they never tell why they advises you. Sometimes that is not good also, especially if you encountered a person that well mannered, but you look at that person's clothing is a crop top in men's skirt. They don't know that she is well educated, even though herself she educated well, but instantly, you girl come here and I will advise you. Look how you wear. You didn't know that some men are predator, or I can say maybe we really needed to investigate first sometimes, because you will, instead that ego and pride is healthy, but you destroyed that healthy ego to make it hurt. Then insecurities comes. Then I think I will be better be bad person than being a good person. That person will think like that. So we have to nicely tell first our words before giving an advice. After advice, we have to make it also a good ending, I can say. Because sometimes I experience that also. Why is this person advising me? I didn't know how mannered and etc. I am, or I can say not. That's not the word should be. I can say I didn't even know this person, but why is she really telling me this one? But you have to still thank you that person. Maybe it's an awakening or reminder also. Except if the advice is already below the belt also, because there are some advices that it's below the belt also. It's the it's a kind of harsh advice. You know yourself. You can correct that person that advises you, but still you have to thank him or her from that advice. So a little bit against from what I said before, some of the topics, but it really depends on the situation. It all is it depends, especially if you experience it. The thing is, the most important, I mean, to remember is always pray with God. Put God in everything that you do. Pray, that's it. And accept every advices that they are saying to you, good or bad. And don't put yourself in that hatred and anger and insecurities through your ego and pride. Even though you will feel that hurt, accept that to yourself. I accept that I feel that hurt through that advice from that person. And what else? Love and give gratitude for those. You have to recognize. Sometimes if you are a person who always sucks, someone always gives advice. I know your ears, your irritation, your will be on the high point of tiredness. But accept that. That means you are strong. That's why some instantly advices comes to you, because maybe in that way, on the future, uh, there are, can say, bigger problem that will come, and that is the purpose itself also. That problem is a purpose also on how can you handle it. Then mesmerize those advices that that they have given to you. It's always be strong, because whatever we say, good or bad, people will say something. When I'm silent, they are saying that those verses that comes, or those who talks. When I'm silent, they say something. When I talk the truth, they say something. Now, what will I do? Right? So, nothing is perfect. But just maybe also advise to realize those advices that comes to you. Sometimes maybe God is talking through them, actually, because you are not hearing it. Yeah, when you connect your energy from that advice, there are most of the time, even though in social media, I feel God is the one who is telling it. So try it. Try to You know the instinct? Connect your energy through the instinct. Try it. So, I can say this advice is not good or bad, bad or good, but really it depends on the situation. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification, comment if you want, and share to my next videos.